Yo, what's going on, guys? It is officially, I'll go ahead and bring my screen up, but you guys can see here, it is 11:54 p.m. Tuesday, 11:55 p.m. Tuesday, October 21st. And as you can see, we are going to be at the last day of our route. So we're about to do the route right now. And as soon as it hits midnight, we're going to go ahead and we're going to complete the route, hit level 72, and then we're going to go straight into level 73 grinding. And in this video, we're going to be trying to hit level 73 in less than 1 hour. And what I mean by that is like an hour of like gameplay. So I'm gonna have to try to do the 100 purifications. I calculated that it's gonna take me like around 25 to 30 minutes, anywhere between that. Powering up to 3 Pokemon. I already have all the Pokemon, the Shadow Pokemon, in a folder tagged Pure 100 Purify. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down and show you guys right here. 100 Purify. There's 100 Pokemon exactly that have the tag, and I already know exactly which 3 Pokemon I'm gonna be powering up to level 50. So you guys will see that. And so we're gonna be trying to do this in less than an hour, or in an hour, because then we're gonna have to do 30 raids. And if we can do like 1-star raids that take not much time to complete, then I think we could really do it. And I'm really only gonna count the time that it takes me to purify the 100 Pokemon, the time that it takes me to max out the 3 Pokemon that I have in mind, plus the time that it'll take me to raid and catch the 30 raid Pokemon. And those are going to be the only Pokemon that I'm going to catch, or at least I'm going to try to not catch any wild Pokemon. So when I hit level 73, the Pokemon caught will say 30, and it'll just be the 30 raids that I did. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to go into our routes, and we are going to start the route. If I can find it, it's going to be not that one. It's going to be this one right here. We're going to go ahead and start the route right now. I'll see you guys at the end of it. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring my screen back up. As you guys can see, we are nearing the end of the route, and any second now. It says 0 meters. It says 5 meters. It's not necessarily letting me complete the route. I'm trying to walk into this little direction right here of where like it's supposed to end. And I've done this route every single day for like the past 5 days. It's the one route that I have done. So just give me a moment. I kind of just have to walk around here. I don't know if it's like the distance total that I walked. So there we go. So we can go ahead and press complete route. Are you sure you want to complete this route? We're gonna press yes. Follow route 7 days in a row. As you can see right there, it is done. Number 6, I did it 6 days. The first day I did a different route near to where I live. So here we go. We're gonna skip the luck. Yeah, we don't really need that. But as you can see, straight into level 72 right now, right at 12:03 a.m. So we're 3 minutes late. 1,811 Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot that if I can. It's gonna be a little difficult. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna screenshot that. But we're gonna claim rewards. 1,107 Pokestops. It is 50 kilometers explored. 50 kilometers explored. 1,800. 1 rare Excel, premium battle pass, lucky egg, 10 max revives, 30 ultra balls, 25 raspberries. I really don't think that is enough. I really feel like we could use more items than that, especially if we're like such a high level. But now I'm gonna try to set up in a spot where the lighting is not that bad, and we're gonna start purifying Pokemon right now. All right, so I'm just gonna do it here wherever we are at, but we're gonna jump ahead and let the timer start as soon as I start purifying right now. Actually, I'm gonna max out the Pokemon first. So the 3 Pokemon you see at the top are the 3 Pokemon that I'm going to be powering up. We have 1, 2, 3. These are 3 Hundos. I just wanna max out my level 50 Metagross. I wanna max out this Xerneas that I have been waiting on, and this Zacian that I have that I don't know if I'm gonna do the form change, but I should probably just max it out just because I have a Hundo of it. So honestly, as soon as it hits 12:05, we're gonna do it. And so starting at 12:05, we're gonna start the timer, and I'm gonna have a stopwatch, and we're gonna have to do this speed run in less than 60 minutes or less. So it's gonna be difficult, and I really don't think I'll be able to do it, but I think it's a fun challenge because I want to do it as soon as possible anyways. But we're gonna do this right now, and it's 12:05. Start the timer. We're gonna max this out right now. That's 1. I'm not really gonna talk much after this. It's gonna be a bit of a just like a time lapse of me just purifying 100 Pokemon. It should take me about 25 minutes ish, and we're gonna go ahead and max that one out too. That's 3 Pokemon maxed out just like that for no reason, and I already have them. And we're gonna start purifying. Some of the Pokemon are 1,000 purification or 1,000 Stardust purify. Some of them are 3,000, but none of them are 5,000. That's because when I get 1,000 Stardust purify Pokemon, most of the time I just purify them like on the spot. So I don't really like have that many stash because I really wasn't expecting this to be a task. But There's a good amount of them that are 1,000. There's some that are 3,000. But honestly, you know, just roll the time lapse. Let's go. All right, we are officially halfway done at 50 out of 100, and it's been exactly 12 minutes, damn near, like it just hit 12:17, and we started at 12:05. So halfway through, and we are at exactly 12 minutes. So we should be finishing this in 24 minutes if I can keep up the pace. Now the aspect ratio is messing me up a little bit. I'm trying to literally check mark purify as soon as like I can, as quick as I can. But the aspect ratio of the iPad, as you can see, some of the purifies are like outside of the screen, so I have to like really, and then sometimes it won't tap. So 12 minutes, so we should do this in 24 minutes, I hope. As long as we can keep it under 25, that's really the goal. Let's keep doing it. All right, so we are officially down to the final 10 purifications. I've been sitting here for now 21 minutes doing just the purifications. It's been about 21, 22 minutes, as we'll see, but we're almost done. Down to the last 9 now. This is pretty boring, but you know, it's kind of peaceful. The weather's nice, it's calm, it's quiet. There's been a couple people walking by, which it's kind of crazy how there's people here like past midnight just walking around, but I mean, I'm here doing the same, so 8 more, let's go. All right, we're officially down to the last 3, and while I'm going through this, I'm kind of thinking about how I want to structure my morning tomorrow and what I want to consider time played. So when I join a raid, I'm going to, from the moment the raid actually starts and I'm battling the raid boss, I'm going to count that. Like the time that I'm in a lobby waiting to ready up, I'm not going to count that because I feel like that's not really doing anything. That's just going to be like wasted time because it's not actual playable time. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to pause. Right now it stops, the time stops for 100 purifications. We can let the animation go through, but the moment I press purify, the time is done. So we are paused now. But as I said, however much time, that should be 12:28. That should have been like 23 minutes. So we are under the time that I was allotting like for this. But we're officially done with that. I actually earned my gold medal for purifying too while I was doing that, but I'm not gonna be getting the platinum, at least not yet. But like I said, I'm gonna see. I mean, you guys obviously will see how I do it, and I just became lucky friends with somebody. That's amazing. You guys will see, you know, how I kind of do it. All right, guys, it is officially the next morning. As you guys can see on my screen, it is 8:17 a.m. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this little turn right here because we are at the site of our first gym that we will be doing the first raid of 30. And I just kind of need to park, so give me just one moment. All right, we have this Synesty, and for the most part, we're just gonna be doing Synesty raids because that's really what there's the most of, and I'm just looking for Synesties. Or there's like Shadow Yamask and Shadow Phantom are the easy like 1-star raids that are in raids right now. This and Synesty and Sinistra as well, so it'll be both of those. And like I said, as soon as the actual battle starts, we're gonna start the timer again. We're gonna restart the timer, and we're gonna do this in less than 60 minutes. I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep that much last night. Obviously, I've only slept like 6 hours. I mean, that is a good amount of sleep, but I'm just a little tired. I'm not really up early, but for this, we gotta be up early and we have to do this, and we're gonna try to do this. So as soon as this battle starts and I tap like the first fast attack, that's when it's gonna start, and we're just gonna do 30, and we're just gonna have to be driving around looking for them. So 3, 2, 1, timer starts again. Currently, we are still at like the 23, 24 minute mark now. There should be the timer like on the screen. I'll have it for the video, just so that we really know if I did it. And I should probably just dark pulse this just to finish the raid. And so then the raid is over. The timer stops right now. I'll pause the timer while we're waiting for this, because I guess the way I see it is what I would count is things that I can control. Like I cannot control how long this takes.
but I can control how long it takes me to, defeat a Pokemon. So as soon as I start catching this, it's gonna start again. So as long as it doesn't take, an extremely long amount of time to catch it, then we should be fine. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fast catch it and just make sure we do get it. So boom, timer pauses. We're going on to the next one, and that's how it's gonna be. Just doing 30 quick fire raids. Let's go. All right, pulling into gym number 2. We're gonna tap on the gym right now, and it's gonna be another Sinistea. And like I said, I'm not gonna show every single raid, like the full raid. Like I'm gonna show the full raid, but I'm just gonna do a time lapse for most of them because then it would take too long. But I don't wanna make any cuts, just so that we could really keep exactly the time. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into this. And I'm just really seeing where to go next after the fact, you know what I mean? I'm just really waiting to see what would be after this one. So yeah. All right, number 2 done. All right, we officially made it to raid number 3. It's gonna be a Poltergeist, the brand new Pokemon. This might be my first one. Actually, no, that's a lie. This is my second one. I did one raid late yesterday, but it's gonna be my second one. Shadow, not a shadow. And the next one's gonna be a shadow. There's gonna be a Poltergeist raid, and then we're gonna go down the street. There's a Shadow Ralts. So we're gonna do 3 and 4. It's kind of okay. Okay, this one's kind of concerning that it's not getting caught and we're wasting some time. But there we go. Okay, whatever. How much time I just wasted or spent on those 2 catches? I mean, it's probably like a total of 5 seconds because I'm just quick catching, and that's really all that I'm counting. But I really think we're gonna be able to do this because the raids are literally taking like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, like for the actual raid itself. So I really think we can do this. All right, currently at raid number 5. It's another Poltergeist. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just start showing the rapid fire raids. Like I'm not even coming before the raid. I'm just gonna start doing rapid fire, just raid, and I'll just put the number, like what raid number that I'm on. Just to really try to do this as fast as possible. I probably should not have used Rayquaza, but honestly, it's fine. I need to find the Pokemon that's like has a charge move that is not so expensive to get, like a nuke, like Moongeist Beam. That's like it takes a while to get to, and just try to defeat the Pokemon as fast as possible. But I think we're doing very well. Like these raids, literally that one just ended in 10 seconds. So like I could really do this in so fast. And then I'm just gonna throw Golden Red just to make sure that I do catch this. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I think we really got this.
All right, guys, I'm here currently now in post-com, and I'm going to be talking about the rest of this while the raids go on. As you guys can see, there's going to be the raids under me or next to me, actually, right here. But I had to calculate manually. I went and through the timeline of, editing the video, I had all the raids in. I went and I manually wrote down how long every raid took and how long it took me to catch every Pokemon so that I knew exactly the exact minute and second number from the rest of the raids, because as we know, it took me 23 minutes and 52 seconds to do the 100 purifications plus the 3 max outs, which had left me with 36 minutes for raids, which was, more than enough. I only used 11 minutes and a half for raiding. And so the way I got that number is, you guys can see, I wrote it right here in this notebook. All those times are like the timeline. So like the first raid took me 13 seconds to raid, 5 seconds to catch. The second one was like 12 seconds to raid, 2 seconds to catch because I did a quick catch. And every time I did a good quick catch, it was like 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. And then when I wouldn't quick catch, it would be like 7 seconds. And then if it broke out, it would be like 12 seconds. And it would accumulate very quickly. Like the raid here, this one was 9 seconds. The fourth raid was 10 seconds. The fifth one was 12 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 7 seconds. The one that took me the longest was the first Hisuian Samurai raid I did, because I did do it alone. And that one took me 1 minute and 9 seconds plus another minute and 1 second to actually catch it, because you guys saw that it was breaking out. So that's why the second Hisuian Samurai, I just didn't even try to catch it. And honestly, I feel like I could have done this challenge in under 30 minutes. I could have leveled up in less than half an hour had I not counted any of the catches, had I just concerned myself with just raiding, because that was all I had to do. I just had to win the raid. So the moment that I win the raid, and that was it. I wouldn't even catch it. I could have like ran away from the Pokemon, but I wanted to do it like where I actually caught the Pokemon, just in case I got like a hundo or a shiny. And unfortunately, I got neither of them. Also, I don't know where 2 of the raids went. They just kind of disappeared. They're not on the recording. I couldn't find them. I tried to count them manually. So there's 28 raids in the video, including like the last one that you guys will see. So that was 10 minutes and like 40 seconds. So I added a whole minute for the 2 missing raids. That's where I got like 11.5 minutes, because, you know, you guys see like the average time that it took me to battle was like 10 to 15 seconds and another 10 to 15 seconds to catch if I wasn't quick catching. So I think 1 minute is like on the higher side just to be safe. And even then, I only used a total of 36 minutes to level up total, with the purifications, with the level up, with the rating, with everything. So if I hadn't focused on the catches, I probably could have leveled up in less than half an hour. Well, I probably couldn't have. I would have leveled up in less than half an hour, which would have been even crazier. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys the final clip. The final clip is like the last raid that I did, just to like, you know, record it. At that point, I still hadn't done all these calculations yet, but honestly, I knew, was pretty sure that I was going to do it. And, you know, I just wanted to get this through. And I also lost my microphone. So like the little microphone that I had, I don't know where I left it. So hopefully I can find that soon for the next video. But anyways, this was very fun to do. And I'm already on the level 74 grind. I'm actually suited up right now. I'm going to go walk outside for like 6 hours, try to walk like nearly 30 kilometers a day. You guys will see how I do in whatever video that is. But anyways, enjoy the last clip.
All right, we're recording from a pretty low angle right now, but guys, it is officially time. As you can see, 29 of 30 raids. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna jump into this Shadow Phantom. As you can see, this is my last remote raid. I calculated to where the last raid I would have to do it, or I calculated to where I could do 10 remote raids to really limit the amount of driving that I would have to do in-person raids. And so this is the last raid. This is my last remote of the day. And, you know, it's obviously hasn't been very, I guess, productive, or like I haven't been very effective today, because I've been using remote raid passes on Sinistes and Poltergeists, like 1-star raids, instead of doing like Shadow Latias or legendary raids, which right now is Genesect. But I don't care about any of that. Today we don't care about any of that. And today we're just going to be hitting level 73 right now. I need to put the timer. I have no idea if I did the challenge or not, because I've just been doing the raids. You guys got, I just started doing like raids quickly as possible and just jumping into remote raids whenever I could. And I don't know if I did it, but after I do this, after I start editing the video, I will know for sure if I did or not. But I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure we did it, because every single raid just goes by so fast, like 30 seconds max each. And I only did 2 raids that weren't 1-stars. I did 2 Hisuian Samurott raids, which were 3-star raids, but those I did them very, very quickly. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna do it. And this is the final raid. I even ran away from one of those Samurotts because I knew it would be kind of difficult to catch it, and I just didn't even want to deal with it. And maybe that's kind of like cheating, but you know what? I do not care, because all you have to do is do the task. The task is to win the raid. The task is not to catch the Pokemon. But I do need to catch this Phantom. I really don't want to waste any time. I just want to play it safe. But I think we did. As you can see there, we caught it. We got the pop-up for the 30 platinum medals, which means that we have officially made it to level 73, which is great. It's amazing. It's I tried to get a screenshot of it, but I couldn't. 32 Pokemon caught. Guys, I messed up. I guess last night when I was doing my route, you know, as soon as I completed the route, it caught 2 Pokemon, because I still had my Go Plus on. And while I was claiming the rewards for the route and getting the level up animation, I couldn't turn off my Go Plus. I should have just turned off my Bluetooth. But as you can see, we only did 32 Pokemon caught. Like I said, I hatched like 7 eggs, and I thought that would count, and I was scared that I would have messed it up anyways, but the eggs didn't count. But I guess there were those 2 wild catches that my Go Plus picked up before I turned it off. But we are level 73, and I'm pretty sure we did do the challenge, man. And I'll come back to it, and I'll put it on the screen if we did. I'm pretty sure we did, and if this video's going up, we definitely did. But if you guys are enjoying this, I'm happy to be grinding. I'm happy to be doing something. And I mean, the funniest part right now is that I'm not even in the United States anymore. I am now in Mexico. So I traveled the country. I traveled countries to hit level 73, which is crazy. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one soon. Peace.